I knew Lloyd from the Caulfield days. I was assistant trainer to Kieran Ma, and we used to sit in the trainers tower at Caulfield together. We sort of built a relationship that way, and then he just approached me and just said what his thoughts were and that he wanted to form a partnership, and I thought about it for a good while and then made the move. Making the change from a bigger stable to a smaller one, it suits me great. That was what appealed to me, not only having training horses in my own name, but having a smaller team really appealed to me. Kieran Mars was great, obviously learnt a lot. I worked my way up from just a stable hand and track rider to assistant trainer. But yeah, I love dealing with small numbers, handling each horse every day and sort of knowing them intimately. Working with Lloyd's good, yeah. We get along really well. We haven't really had a big argument at all or argued much at all. Lloyd's very keen to try new things. As widely documented, Kieran's quite big on the data and things like that. So Lloyd's bought me a couple of trackers which we put on the horses so I can read the data and see their heart rate and stride length and all those things. And also he didn't have a treadmill before I started, but I think it's really integral in the way that I want to train and that we want to train. So he bought me that not long into the partnership. So I'm a bit in debt to him. But yeah, we're using both of those things and we've had good success with both. Yeah, I love the facilities here. Obviously I've only been a trainer for 12 months, but I was lucky enough to work at Caulfield and here under Kieran. And Caulfield was fantastic, obviously, and steeped in history and all that, but Cranbourne's great. There's 3 grass tracks that you're allowed on 3 and 4 times a week, and for me particularly, I love the sandhills out the back. I think you can get horses through that have just niggly little problems that are maybe not quite sound. You work them in the heavy sand and it keeps the stress off their bodies, so we love the sandhills. I'd work everything out there if I could. Yeah, our first ever runner was a winner, which at the time it seemed quite easy, but since then I've realised how hard it is to get all the stars to align and get all your ducks in a row. So that was, yeah, a really exciting way to kick off the partnership, and I think we're up to 23 winners for the season so far, and my sort of goal that I set to myself at the start of the year was around 25, so if we can have 25 winners by the end of the season, that'll be a good start. This is my favourite time of year, having the new babies arrive. I think we ended up with around 30 yearlings total. We've done well, Lloyd and myself, but particularly Lloyd's been hustling, selling shares, and we only have sort of limited shares in 4 horses left. So we've done really well in that respect, but seeing them come into the stable is really exciting, and just watching them grow and progress. Yeah, I love having my name in the book beside Lloyd's and feeling really sort of part of the success. We've had some city winners and a stakes winner so far, so obviously the goal is now to win some group races. We were lucky enough to run second in the Coolmore, which to do that in my first season of training was unbelievable, but yeah, we wanted the winners to keep coming in, and big winners at that.